M Shadows. Hi, M. Throw those devil horns, and you got a little necromancy happening here. I see. Interesting. Have no clue who you are, but we need to get through this. What did I say? Till P today? Wow, I got a ways to go. Mac Miller. That was M Shadows again. Just gotta... Oh, come on, man. That don't mean nothing. You see that on everybody and every lower income, pardon me for saying white trash neighborhood all across America. It's Americana. You'll see it at the flea market all day long. When I hop on my chopper, I'm a Hell's Angel. I don't see the devil, Adam. What are you talking about? I don't understand. You need some DMT, bro. You've totally narrowed your mind. Mac Miller just says, it's not a pose, but there you go. Mac Miller. I don't see the devil. Where's he at? Mac Miller. He's dead now, by the way. Kind of like Lil Peep. He's dead today. Hi, Mac. Thank you for when you do the classic pose. It's so interesting that your cross becomes inverted. Oh, and he loves us. He hearts you. Love, love, love. Macaulay. Yay, we got to Macaulay. I am a lost boy from Neverland, always hanging out with Peter Pan. And when we're bored, we sail in the moon, always on the run from Captain Hook, who wears an eye patch. Run, run, lost boys, they say to me, away from all of reality. Neverland is home to lost boys like me, till lost boys like me are free. Free, lost boys like me are free. You're looking a little gaunt there, Macaulay. You doing alright, brother? What's been going on out there? Oh, I know. Oh, that's right. Things are looking a little better. You're looking a little more fleshed out. We should tune into your Bunny Ears podcast. These are the days prophesied. Ladies and gentlemen, I interrupt your regular flight movie to disturb you with some reality. No, this isn't reality TV. Ah, you got it all right here. The pagan bunny worship, their fertile symbol of lust, orgiastic lust. Hey, remember that? The Pizza Underground, Macaulay Culkin. Remember how we were looking at like Katy Perry and her little pizza outfit? Actually, today we're probably going to be encountering, because we're in the M's, Miley. in her pizza suit. Huh. Interesting. This man is not well. CNN News Live tonight. There are many unwell people out there. They are not official journalists who went through the broadcasting school as we did on Yale campus. And they have crazy theories about the world. They believe in Jesus. The devil, they think the devil runs the world. Lock him away. Or pretty soon, maybe we'll just guillotine him. Screw it. You believe the Bible, you believe a man and a woman should not lie together, that it's unnatural, Romans 1. You're a hater. Hate speech. To the gas chambers with you. Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly. Lil Xan. Lil Peep. Lil Boat. Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun. Hey. Like your tongue. Got the muscular tongue problem. It's understandable. You're in Hollywood. I get it. Makes sense. Makes sense. Check that out too. It's got the nuclear symbol. It's all they know. The illuminated ones. They were made hip. Illuminated one. That really just means the higher and higher you go in the occult means like I have completely and thoroughly completed the ritual. Gerasene Revisited. And then there's a very, 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 very thin line between what you call science and occult knowledge. Very thin, if it even exists. This is Maddie Ziegler. I think she's 12 years old here. They have her doing all the Alice in Wonderland themed things. Here she is with Millie Bobby Brown. Of Stranger Things, who throws up all the symbols as well. So does Maddie. Maddie is featured in a lot of SIA, S-I-A, videos, which also feature the likes of her, I think, in Shia LaBeouf, who, if you haven't noticed, seems to be coming undone. Wrestling in a cage with one another. Because that's all of this is art. There's Maddie. Let me just show you this again. There's Maddie, 12. There's Maddie, same age, in her Sia music video. There she is again. She's a ballet dancer. There she is on the cover of Cody magazine, because that's age appropriate. Madison Moling. I think I just puked in my mouth a little. Madison Moling. Seriously, man, I have a sick stomach this morning. A little one-eyed flower symbolism for you. Madonna. That's just Hindu, though. That's not... Ginsburg did that, too. It's like the lotus flower, right? Nambla Allen Ginsburg. Chogyam Trungpa, I'm pursuing the enlightenment. Teach me the Tantra Vajrayana Buddha. Madonna 666. Oh, you thought this was multiple choice, did you, fellow citizens? It is not. You have Jesus or the so-called hero of 1,000 faces. Oh, that's a nice touch. Justin's done it that way too. Timberlake. I like when you guys reference one another with your particular take on how to tell everybody that everything's just great. Everything's all right. It's okay. Here's Madonna with her children. I'm still here. We're just going to kind of let this one. We're just going to kind of hang out here for a minute. Hang loose. Do you see that around his wrist, by the way? Do you notice that, ladies and gentlemen? 5 points to anyone in the room who can identify what that is. Anyone? That's correct, Viking woman. Brian, 5 points to you all. Kabbalah. The Kabbalah. Which is, they call it mysticism, Jewish mysticism. It's a book of magic. And by the way, lest you were worried, it came much later. They claim that it's like this old tradition, but it was an old tradition that Ezekiel had to punch through the walls of the temple to see. That's been long within Judaism. It's actually magic. It's a book of magic. Which God forbids in Scripture. There you go, guys. Hey, you're new to Hollywood. Let me just paint a picture for you. You just got new. You're new to Hollywood. Oh man, you're all excited. You're like, this is my first orgy at the Rothschild Mansion. Oh, I can't wait. Man, I hope. Man, I get to see all my favorites there. Oh crap. There's Madonna. Oh, man. Well, gotta take one for the team, I guess. I know. That was not exactly, I apologize. I really do. There you go. There you go. I do. I apologize for that, guys. That was not edifying at all. That was wrong. Please forgive me. Here you go again. Doing a little one-eyed. Just a little one-eyed symbolism for you. But remember the photo that we stopped on where I said, I hope this haunts you? How do you think this whole thing started? What do you think Scripture means when it talks about these generational curses? The seed of Cain. Like a virgin, touched for the very first time. Like a virgin. Madonna, you don't have much time. The hourglass is far slanted to the other side at this point. Do you even know? I don't even know sometimes. Oy. That is not attractive. But you got to stay relevant. You got to do what the what Lil Peep's doing. When you're an aging pop star who's everybody wants to forget, but you just keep getting shoved down our throats at Super Bowls, and nobody buys your records anymore. But that's all right. You put in the hours all the way up till your very last breath. We'll keep our deal. We'll give you all your diamonds, all your gold. We'll all pretend in this narcissistic cesspool that is Hollywood. Weird, like we care, like we love you. All your colleagues. We'll puff a little smoke up your butt. When you're gone, Instagram will light up, Facebook will light up. And you'll be remembered for how efficiently you blasphemed the Lord. Wouldn't want to be you. Pray for her. Pray for her. The Lord rebuke you, Satan. We're still on Madonna. She set one. She was one of the industry setters. Hey Simon, what's up, brother? Let's talk today, man. It's been a while. Of course, you got the Madonna with the... seriously, man, I'm like nauseous from all that we're looking at. I'm definitely going to have to step away for a moment here. Yeah, yeah, exactly right, Simon. You're going to be on Madonna for a while. I think we're getting close to the end, but I literally have a small sample of what is on the Madonna buffet for people to observe in the exhibit. She writes kids' books, somebody said, too. That's... especially in context of what we saw just a little bit ago. It's pretty frightening. Did she actually break her arm? Dude, that looks very interesting to me. Got my broken arm. Keep your mouth shut. Wow. I wonder what's being said here, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard to know. It's hard to know. It must just be about keeping quiet in the library. It's not anything about if you open your mouth, we'll break you. M for mother. She's the poor woman's Marina Abramovic. If Maria won't have you in her coven, you go to Madonna's Queen Bee. Okay, Cosmic Grandmaster, you gotta go. You see what I mean? Just so you guys know, someone came in chat named Cosmic Grandmaster said, "Same, I ripped ass." And Mr. Smith too, you're gonna go as well. You will notice going forward, Christians, that you actually. Well, here, let me show you something here again. Yeah, okay, Cosmic Grandmaster, gotcha. Presentations like this have been known to attract demons who hate Jesus in chat. Viewer discernment is advised. So just want to point out, in my experience of dealing with these spirits, bears out that they are absolutely obsessed with flatulence, because they are sort of the perpetual. They are immaturity embodied and epitomized, and vulgar, and disgusting. Just which is why they get people to be turned on by the most disgusting things. There you go. We're almost done here. Mads Mikkelsen. No, somebody said something about new Florida legislation. What's that? This is somebody named Magda Stikowska. Seriously, I'm not feeling well, man. I'm feeling kind of gross. Magdalena Paris, Parys, P-A-R-Y-S. Mahafsoon, M-A-H-A-F-S-O-U-N. It's a model. I wonder if that's an Arabic version of sh or silence. Are you learning anything, people? Any new... Ooh, it's a new twist on the old Illuminati theme. But I thought they were all they just signed their name in blood. I didn't really realize. Maybe it's much, much deeper than that. And maybe you should stop throwing hate their way. And talking about how you're going to murder everybody in Hollywood, which I hear a lot in comments, and I see these in videos. I'm going to kill them all. Maybe you should first thank God that that's not you, because it could have been. Really could have been. and to realize it's a little more complicated than that. So this is Maisie Williams, Game of Thrones. I think we got a couple of Maisie in the showcase. Yes, we do. There she is again. Anything. It's like whatever is nearby. Here, cover your eyeball with that. Okay. Alrighty. Maisie, standing by, getting her photo taken, standing near the plant. It's just like the automated pull flower before her face. There you go. There's Maisie again. We're still on Maisie Williams. Jesus, please help us. Malik Berry, Nigerian musician. It's worldwide. Worldwide. Throw up your diamonds. Don't worry about it. You really don't worry about it. This makes it all the clearer. What we're looking at here, these are not, we can say this much. This is not a time in the world where it's hard to see that Jesus is real. Your faith has never been made more simple for you. You've asked maybe even all your life, like, why doesn't God show himself to me? Brother, you just had to open your eyes. Somebody's been blinding you. But count yourself blessed if the light of the gospel of Jesus Christ pierces through that darkness into your life to show you the truth. The real red pill. Because death is a lie. They don't think so, though. And for them, for the workers of iniquity, the unrepentant workers of iniquity, well, that's why they want to download their consciousness into a robot. And they're scrambling for a transhumanistic utopia. That's even why they sign up for Crowley. Because he promises if you do these things, you'll live forever. But Kenneth Anger must be gulping of late. Hanging out in the geriatric ward. Realizing that the season, it's almost up. It's about to end. And knowing that all his life, he devoted himself to promoting Satanism, inviting demons into him, being one of Satan's bullhorn preachers. And he has to ask himself, as he inches ever so closer, about whether or not he's screwed. They love death. Those who hate Jesus love death. I was watching a show, just a performance that Marilyn Manson was doing, and there was a stagehand that came out on stage to hand him a razor for him to cut himself with over and over again. Alice Cooper says, "How can you blame Marilyn for what happened at Columbine?" I would have listened to those kids, because nobody's been listening to them. Oh, Marilyn shut everyone up with that wise quip. The devil has a forked tongue. I would have been like, yeah, but can you answer the question? Like, do you think that when you're promoting Satan and committing horrible acts of violence against people, that maybe just like if I make a song like What a Wonderful World and it leaves you walking away feeling better about life, that maybe you walk away feeling more defeated, more isolated, potentially even more violent in your disposition? Was NWA an experiment about what you could do to the hood? The early guys think so. The old school hip-hop, pioneers, they're like, here we were doing our own thing, and the next thing you know, like, this gangster rap stuff came out of nowhere. And you can't even get a deal anymore. You can't even get a performance anywhere. It was all about cocaine and hoes. God bless you, Ziri. You got to go now, though. God bless you in Jesus' name. Better repent. As you can see, the days are prophesied. The days that are prophesied are right upon you. You wheat or tear? You going to burn forever in hell? Or are you going to live forever? It's up to you. Actually, it's up to God. It's really not up to you. But a good first step would be getting out of God's way. Marilyn Manson. Nice little swirly heart you got on your wrist there, Marilyn. I wonder if Dave McGowan's book, Programmed to Kill, would be an intriguing read for people who might have found this video today. It's possible. Weird scenes from the canyon. Oh, Harpocrates. Yawn. What did you expect here? I mean, this is the no-brainer of no-brainers right here, but, you know. Marilyn. Sex kitten programming. Marilyn. It goes back very far, folks. I think this is just something new. It's Marilyn still. Goodbye, Norma Jean. There she is again. You can't deny that one. You can't deny that. You can deny that. You know, it's once you see everything else, though, you realize, I shouldn't. But you could deny that. You could deny that. Can't deny that. Can I say something again, folks? Let me ask you guys a question again. Let's go in there a little bit more. Does Marilyn look checked into you? Nope, she doesn't look checked into me. She looks a little checked out. Interesting. Marina Abramovic says, having children would have been a disaster for my work. I had 3 abortions. 3. The performance artist told the Tagesspiegel newspaper. I have no idea who that is or her. I'm sure I just didn't pronounce that correctly. One only has limited energy in the body, and I would have had to divide it. It's a nice Templar cross you have on there, Marina. You starting to see anything different? Do you know who that is, by the way? I can't just assume everything. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the game, if you're even still watching after this several-hour broadcast, that's Aleister Crowley. And this is Marina Abramovic. Who, if you look into something that the mainstream media calls conspiracy theory about John Podesta and his emails, was going to come over to do a spirit cooking. And all of this is from the official, trusted sources of news in your world. We're just all crazy. We're just all insane. We're seeing things. We're connecting dots. Meanwhile, if they had an ounce of integrity as journalists, just an ounce, which they don't, because they're shills, they'd all have to universally admit there's a lot of weird evidence right here that maybe we should be looking at. But instead, of course, because they're not actually here to keep you informed, but rather to keep you in a servile, submissive state, they're not going to tell you a thing other than that those who see it are bad men, bad women, unwell, and that it even leads to evil. People get angry and upset when they know. So it's dangerous. So we must shut it up. There's Marina Abramovic again. Lady Gaga. She calls this performance art. It's basically where they pretend like there is a corpse covered in blood that they eat food off of. There's Gaga again. And Marina. Hey, does that remind you of a picture? Can we bring up one of born-again Christian Alice Cooper? I'd like to do that. Because he says that. He says it must be true. He's born-again Christian. Alice Cooper. Marina Abramovic. Alice Cooper. John Varvatos. Marina. Alice. Oh, that's why when you ask like Marilyn or Johnny about Alice, they get like a little smirk on their face and just like, oh, Alice is so cool. It's cool because they're just like, oh man, Duper's delight. It's so great. Here's some of the performance art that Marina has done. Where she wrote in pig's blood, with a sharp knife deeply into the middle finger of your left hand, something the pain, absorb the pain or something. I wish she'd get out of the way there. Let me see here. Reminds me. This is Ashley Olsen with her previous Robert Sachs boyfriend. Look at that middle finger. I wonder if she went to one of the performance art engagements. Could be. Nothing to report here. CNN is on top of it. This man is insane. Eat the pain. That's right. Right, left said that. Eat the pain. There you go. Just make you feel warm and cuddly inside. Right here. Make you feel good. It's just art. It's just art after all. Marina and the Diamonds. Well, the reason why I think most people, somebody said if somebody was a Satanist and becomes Christian, they're not going to be perfect. Of course not. But I think the reason why we don't see any real conversions coming out of Hollywood is because it's so deeply enmeshed, and there literally is. You're not going to be able to give your life to Christ, know the things about how the world works, know about what's been happening, and not talk about it. You know, and so some people think they can give their life to Christ and then keep that hidden. You know, God understands. I couldn't say that because I might die. You know, so I might be killed for that. So they're still clinging to the flesh. If you're in that fear state, you really haven't been born again. You really haven't. You know, because Scripture says, you know, that basically if you, especially out of fear, but if you cling to your life, you're going to lose it. And if you lose it on behalf of Christ, for Christ, you will earn it. Earn is the wrong word. You will save it. Earn is a very wrong word. Sorry for that. And so you don't just come out of Hollywood and call yourself Christian. And then continue doing the Hollywood shows, business as usual. Doesn't work like that. Following Christ becomes extremely uncomfortable. Because he's trying to, you know, not that you're earning anything, but he's trying to figure out, like, are you a coward or not? Because I really can't do anything with cowards. I don't really have time for cowards. I know you act like you're such a big bad man with your machine gun and your grill and all this, but like I can't distinguish you from an ape in the jungle, from a buffalo, from a wild animal. Machine Gun Kelly and all the rest. You're actually a coward. You're actually afraid of everything. That's why you're so violent. That's why you try to put on the airs of being so tough. If you were secure in your manhood, in your bravery, you'd actually speak truth rather than spit out vile into our culture, taking others to hell with you. If you were brave, you'd actually pick up your cross and follow him. But you're not brave at all. You're a coward. Just another coward who wants to fit in. Marina and the Diamonds. So let's get out of here for her. There you go. There's Marina Abramovic again. This is from another of her performance art. Performance art. Not satanic ritual. It's performance art. Don't get it twisted. With a sharp knife cut deeply into the middle finger of your left hand, eat the pain. Hi, Ashley Olsen. How you doing? Not too well, probably. Thank you, Marina. Very classy woman. She aborted 3 of her children, too. But, lest you're... She likes the kids. Just in case you got it twisted. Once they're out of the womb, she's all for them. Marion Cotillard. There you go. We are still only at MA. I'm definitely going to have to... I forgot. M is a very long portion of the archive. They all are. S, when we get to S, when we get to R, T as well. It's just... But you got to do this. And then, I haven't even scratched the surface of it. I've missed tons of people. Mark Ruffalo, the very liberal protester. He's such a bastion of the left. He's got the ace. Rumor has it, unlimited bank accounts when you got the ace. Mark Tremonti. Not sure who he is, but okay. Who is Mark Tremonti? Let's find out. Is an American musician, singer, songwriter, and record producer, best known as the lead guitarist of the rock bands Creed and Alter Bridge. I see. Well, of course. But I thought Creed always presented themselves as like a Christian band, right? I think they did, right? And he's got on a Thrasher t-shirt. Thrasher skateboards. Let me go see something here real quick. Get that. Let me see here. Go. It's from Thrasher for you. Got a little 666 in the middle of that pentagram. Oh, you got the Nazi / Templar. With the goat of Mendes, or the Baphomet, and the pentagram. It's in a circle as well. Here's a Thrasher coach jacket. But he's Christian. He's Christian. He doesn't know anything. When he's got some, he's aware. Sure, they put out. There it is again. Hey. Kind of just stops you in your tracks, doesn't it? Marlos Horst. I don't know who she is, but there you go. If If you want to look this up later, James Macari, Macari, is the photographer for this particular shoot. You may want to look into his amazing portfolio. Marlon Brando, the Godfather himself. Streetcar Named Desire. With the Coca-Cola cap. Remember that before, guys? Let's do a little test just to make sure that we're all paying attention here now. Oh, yes. Yes. Hope you're enjoying the show. Got your popcorn, got your drinks out today. Maybe you got a nice sugary Coca-Cola. Martha Graham. I don't know who she is, but there you go. Martha Stewart. Now that is not in. There is nothing in this photo. So Martin Solveig. Of course, we could find some if we looked. Martin Solveig. Solveig. Who's that? Get this. I can't look at that. Martin Solveig, better known by his stage name, Martin Pickendent, is a French DJ, singer and songwriter, and record producer. So, if you hang out in the dance halls and in the clubs, maybe you know who that was. Martina Stossel. Stoessel. That name, I need to look that up. Is she related to John Stossel? Is that how you pronounce it? I'm just curious. No. It sounds familiar. So she is an Argentine actress, model, singer, songwriter, and dancer who gained international popularity for her debut role as Violeta Castillo on the Disney Channel Latin America original telenovela Violeta. Novella. We got it right here. I was just curious if we would just randomly find another. Maybe we will in the archive. Let's go see. Nope, there's Mary Kate. Oh, man. Hugh Hefner, you're so sexy. This is... Let's go on a journey here. Okay, so this is her husband, Olivier Sarkozy. Does that name sound familiar at all? Let's see here. Let's go look that up here on Google and see. He is a French banker based in the United States. His half-brother is Nicolas Sarkozy, former president of France. I see. Interesting. It's a little, just like the leopard prince, you know. There you go again. print coat. We're getting warmed up here now, folks. Wait a second. We didn't get to the best ones here, so I don't know what's going on with the archive here. I must have, I named things different. Some of them are under Ashley Olsen or just Olsen. So you guys have seen these in the videos over and over. So that's Mary Kate Olsen. I use these images a lot. This is by the Terry Richardson shoot for a very specific reason, and that is what we've been talking about throughout this entire series is I want to ask you the question over and over again. Does she look dissociated to you? How about her sister, Ashley? Does Ashley look dissociated? Or do they look like they're in control of all their faculties? Or perhaps, is it almost as though a key unlocked a certain room? That the current house owner doesn't even know is in the home. It was put there by someone else. She says in an interview that she doesn't remember interviews. She doesn't remember what was said, what they did. Because she's just got some anxiety. Masha Novosilova. That looks menacing to me. How about you? You gotta start asking yourself, are these just like, when you understand what the Terry Richardson rabbit hole taught you, do you really think these photo shoots are just like, everything's above board, we're just doing artwork here? MTV headquarters in Canada. I believe they've left that building, perhaps, but let's see. First, let's zoom way up here. What's that? Above that, what's that? Is this Masonic TV? Or what does that stand for? The M. Is it Masonic TV? Or is that music television? I'm confused. I don't know. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. That's just whatever. They're on every street across America. I mean, it's not a... What are you trying to say? Adam? What are you trying to say, man? Nothing. Just asking a question. Does anybody know out there? Is this music TV or is this Masonic TV? I'm confused. Matilda Henning, because it wouldn't be ID Magazine's cover without a little one-eyed action. Matilda Sophie Hess, is that his name? Mad About the Boy. Oh, that's Harry Styles. I'm sorry. We did him the other day. This is miscategorized. Matthew Anderson. Now, of course, this is a variation on the very classic Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong. On the Oh-So classic, and they a lot of them do this one. Goes back to the old Salvador Dali. That's what, but of course he's just carrying on the family tradition himself. But he made a lot of this for that good old fancy Rothschild engagement where all the elite were Salvador Dali at the Rothschild mansion, because of course you get the invite. As long as you're part of the One-Eyed Jack Club, you can come. Do you know the password? I'm sorry, but even though your password is correct, you must now remove your mask. Matt Boomer, one eye. Matt Damon. There you go. Sure, some of you older ladies today grew up buying the Tiger Beat magazines and swooning over Matt here. Well, you see, there's a little bit more to the story than what you thought. Matt LeBlanc, that's just a comedy show, Adam. Doesn't belong in a presentation like this. Clearly you're connecting things that are not there. Next. Matthew McConaughey. He's a Texas Longhorn guy. Right? Oh boy. One of those moments where it's a picture says 1,000 words. This man's named Matthew Rycroft. When we sit around the United Nations Solidarity Commission, I'm just assuming that's what the SC stands, something like that, and warned that inaction will mean more people are going to die, more schools bombed, more children scarred. This is what we mean. This is what we mean. Holy shit, are you scared yet? Are you going to run to Jesus yet or not? Go back to sleep. Lil Peeps on the radio. Mari Povich. And the test says, you are the father. Mari just loves you. Just likes to go out on a golf outing. Who'd you think he was? With his Jerry Springer circus-esque entertainment. Who'd you think he was? Please allow me to introduce myself. Enjoy your waking up. It will be painful, but in the end, it will be so worth it. Max Emerson. Not sure who that is. They're promoting the Rainbow Connection. Maybe he went over the rainbow. Maybe he's telling other people to go over the rainbow. Forget about it. Forget about it. Ladies and gentlemen, remember how we were showing the chefs yesterday? Well, this is the CEO for McDonald's. Let me, since I have your attention here, since we're just hanging out,
This is the sign of the horns, a curse sign, the two fingers extended. This way, spread apart for sort of shotgun blast, you know.
I always figured if I...
Okay, so that was, of course, Anton LaVey founder of the Church of Satan, telling us what that means. Because there is no... Maybe he just likes Gene Simmons. Maybe this older gentleman heading toward the geriatric ward, who no doubt has great dental benefits and a great car and all the finest prostitutes. Maybe, you know, nah. What rabbit hole are we down? Oh, there he is again. But see, this one, see? Oh. The one on the left, these are the CEOs of McDonald's, again. The one on the left, he just loves you. He loves you. Love, love, love. Will somebody please wake me from this nightmare? Well, in order for that to happen, you have to call in Jesus Christ. Meatloaf. Meatloaf. I tell you what, though, I wouldn't eat that meatloaf. No, sirree, Bob. Nuh-uh. Melanie Martinez. Not sure who she is. Certainly not, I mean, in context. Why would I not? Let me ask you this. Why would I not eat here? Could it be something like that? Is that why? I don't know. We're just talking to one another in pictures. I didn't say anything. Melanie Martinez. Here she is. Let me ask you another question again, guys. You know, does anybody know what question I'm going to ask you is going to be? Does Melanie Martinez look checked in? Is she checked in to that Hotel California? Or has she checked out? I mean, it gets confusing because she kind of has just checked in when it comes to Hotel California. Is she all there? Exactly. She doesn't look terribly all together. Melissa Van Geit. So if you're a fan of Melissa Van Geit out of there you go. Meng Zheng for Bazaar magazine in, I'm going to say that looks like Chinese. Writing there. It's definitely not kanji. Meryl Streep and Dustin Hoffman. Oh, they're so good. They're such a cute. Nobody. Rain Man, Meryl. Oh my goodness. You guys put in some of the greatest dramatic performances of all time. What are you doing there? What are you... Meryl. That's very inappropriate. What are you pointing to? And why like that? I don't want to... Oh. Listen, is there a castle nearby by any chance? Like for the after show? I don't know. I don't even know what that question means, do you? I don't even know what I'm alluding to there. Huh. And she's just giving Give him some horns. It's Meryl Streep again. I'm not 100% sure that that's Meryl Streep right there. But it seems to me wherever I found that, they claimed it was. But I don't know. It could very well be, though. That's Meryl. Meryl Streep. The 50-time Oscar award-winning actress of the year. And the award goes to... those who sold their soul. Here's Frank Sinatra with Mia Farrow in her butterfly mask. I'm sure that went well. There's Mia Farrow again. Because don't you know, like Mia would probably sing a song to the late Hugh Hefner when he was about 85 or so, and he'd be like, "You're so hot, you're so sexy." Let's just remember that real quick. Oh, I got it all in the archive, guys. Here you go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Hefner. Happy birthday to you. I love you, Hef. You're amazing. You're 80, but you act like you're 20. You look like you're 40. You're hot. Love you. Happy birthday.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances. Ah, yes. Yes. Macaulay Culkin. Starring as the club kid party organizer named Michael Ehrlich, who just so happened to chop his drug dealer up into bits and pieces and throw him in the river. And of course, Michael likes to hang out with Desmond the Amazing beneath his Rohypnol paintings. I remember I was watching a cute and endearing... In fact, let's go find... just because we need to see him. Need a visual for you. So Michael, today, he's now a painter. He makes beautiful works of art. And I remember watching in one of the interviews about he did a painting of Hitler, and he let you know that on Hitler's chin, the white spot was something questionable from his own body, which he said that he would do to any painting of such people. Kind of brings to mind, let me see if we can journey back in the archive again. Kind of brings to mind to me this statement, to where you're kind of like, I can kind of see where you're going there. Like, that would get under my nerves. That would kind of, okay, yeah, sure, that's an offense. But would I eat them? Would I go there with my art? Probably not. I'm going to say no. Here is, of course, Lieutenant Colonel Michael Aquino with his wife Lilith, because it's just by coincidence that she has that name. He The military, he's from the Army, the PSYOP division. PSYOP came from the Church of Satan. Founded Temple of Set. Has an extreme fascination with Nazi regalia. Owns a dagger that was owned by Himmler. Has it sitting in his temple. We even stopped in at Himmler's castle to perform literally a satanic ritual. And I'm not conjecturing or making that up because I've seen him in interviews tell you exactly that. Not only that, but he stopped with other top military brass to do it with him. Oh, you keep looking for the enemy without, huh? Interesting. I feel sick. I feel nauseous at the moment.